Welcome in, everyone. Farmer Cobb here. I am recording from my hotel room. In all places, I am in Galway, in Ireland. I am on a family trip, and I'm going to just put some information out there about the Beans and Alpacas expansion. I might sound a little congested. I am sick right now, which is super fun when you're on vacation. I hope to see some of you soon at FarmCon. But anyhow, they released a video. You can watch the full video at on the Farming Simulator YouTube channel. I'll try to remember to link that down below in the description. Again, I'm doing everything in a hotel room in Galway, so it's going to be fun. But key points. I'm going to go over some key points here with you as we get through it. So they did a very cheesy intro where they were talking about people requesting tractors and things like that. I may play some of the video on your screen as we're going through it. They're reading, I'm looking down at it too, by the way, as I'm doing this. Yeah, they're reading, okay, cool. They want this, and then they do a cheesy thing where he gets a ransom note addressed to Jeanette's, which is funny. It's a very cheesy video, but I thought they did a good job with it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun. Samau, who is the one the news dealio there, did a great job with it. So then they go through like a little intro about the news and whatnot. FarmCon's coming up, obviously they mentioned that. And then in the news they talk about, they have some video of the expansion map, which I'm going to just let you watch through. I'm going to let you watch through it on your screen. I'm not going to interrupt because I think that's better. I'm going to let you watch through it. I'm going to change the music in the background from what they gave because usually the stuff that they use is copyright. So I'm going to change that up a little bit. So I'm going to let that run in the background for you guys. I look like a monster in this lighting. This is terrible. I'm sorry. I forgot some of my equipment too. So just doing real good. Just sick and just having a great time. It is, I don't even know what time it is here. It is 8:20 p.m. here, and I'm exhausted because I've been doing stuff with my family all day. So we're just going to go through and rock through it. I'm going to play that, and then we'll talk about a couple notes in it and keep going. All right, so I mean, the map looks beautiful. Most maps that Giants make look absolutely incredible. And then they go on to talk more about the coffee, and they show us the different states that the coffee can be grown in. I did go through and try to translate some of the words in the buildings. One was like a timber yard. One said in the very back was like Carmesi Pigmento, which is like, Google said red pigment, which I don't, maybe it's like the tailor shop or the spinnery or something, but I don't know. But then they go off to talk more about coffee, which is great. And one of my predictions, at least, is correct so far. So in the coffee preview, we'll get to my prediction in a minute. I'm changing directions here. They show off the Case IH harvester harvesting the coffee. They show the different growth states of it. They show a New Holland. When I say New Holland, I think it's going to be new to the game, to us, at least in the base game. It may have already been out as a mod before. There's a lot of New Holland mods out there that are pretty good. And they're hauling coffee to that plant that we saw screenshots of in the past, which I don't have access to those, but I'm going to try to put all this on the screen for you as I talk about it. So yeah, they're hauling it to this factory. Looks like they're roasting the coffee, and then we have images of coffee beans, Cafe Katui. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. It's just bad. But it says organic certified coffee beans on it. So there you go. That's awesome, I guess. And then you see it getting loaded up onto pallets to get hauled away, which is awesome. Sorry, I'm running out of breath because I'm congested. I'm standing as I'm recording this. I'm trying to do my best I can, guys, and I know, I'm sorry the lighting is not good. None of it's good. Then it says Aroma Nativo, which is, I think, the coffee roaster, something, I don't know. That's a different building than the first one we saw. And then we have 4 different pallets here. It looks like 2 pallets of coffee and then another type thing. So maybe it's like a special roast or something. Again, I'm not completely sure on that. And then we go on to talk about new expansion, talk about new machines. So one of the machines that I predicted would be in the game that I saw in the background of the trailer, and I thought it was a teaser for it, was a John Deere sugarcane harvester, which is now confirmed. So we can now see the John Deere sugarcane harvester and everything like that, which is super cool. And it's a 2-row sugarcane harvester, which should make sugarcane at least slightly better, slightly easier, which is better than it was before, so we'll take it. But yeah, and then they show us some more footage, which I'll let that play up on your screen now. New Holland driving through. I'm going to try to put all the footage in the video at some point. Get a couple more images of the map as we're doing some coffee harvesting and things like that. They also did say there's going to be another crop, or at least another crop confirmed, and we'll talk about that later when we get to the Q&A portion, which I think is very telling. I did predict bananas in a video, so we'll see if bananas were correct or not. I think about some exciting stuff coming up, to be honest, and this John Deere sugarcane harvester is pretty exciting, to be honest. It makes me want to give another go at sugarcane, at least with the regular stuff, the regular way. You know, obviously there's Genie mods out there to make your life a lot easier, but it's pretty cool to see some of that. So we're going to go ahead and let's take a look at, and then we do have an image actually. I'll talk about this one. We see kind of a you know, like a very narrow John Deere, like a design for vineyards and things like that, which coffee appears to be kind of similar to a vineyard crop and how it's going to work. So just prepare yourself for that mentally. I know a lot of you guys don't like vineyard crops. So we have the case harvester. We also have the coffee, or the sugarcane harvester, the New Holland, and then we also have a new trailer in the back of the New Holland, which I'm assuming is either a new, smaller sugarcane trailer or something to do with coffee. Maybe coffee, like grapes, requires a special trailer. Hopefully not, because it'd be nice to just be able to haul coffee around. And then you have a sugarcane trailer on the back on a John Deere, which that doesn't look like that's anything new or anything crazy. And then they say more news to come, things like that. And then we get into the Q&A, which I think is probably some of the most telling portion here. So we'll go ahead and jump to that. Oh, before the Q&A, how can I forget the weird cheesy blackmail scenario where they're talking about cats and then they show a goofy image of cat. Cats are coming to Farming Simulator is what it looks like. I think that's them saying, hey, cats are coming. So if you wanted the pet cat to go with your dog in your farm, which I think is awesome, I know a lot of people have asked for that. I'm sure it'll function just like a dog in terms of that. So that'll be cool to have that as well. So we should have alpacas, cats, a bunch of new equipment from a bunch of new brands, coffee beans, other crops they said, but they won't say, and we'll talk about that a little bit once we get to the Q&A. But yeah, a lot of cheesy skits and stuff, which I love. I think they had fun making this, which, you know, good for them. I know some of you guys are hot to trot about Giants, but I think that a lot of them there are trying to do their best, even if it doesn't always come across that way to the players. But anyhow, let's move on to the Q&A. So in the Q&A, they basically tease that, hey, there's going to be more crops than just coffee. I'm thinking bananas. I think there might be some other ones as well. Bananas could be like, I know some of you guys in the comments have said, hey, bananas could be like a greenhouse crop or something like that. Very possible. We don't know yet. I should have more information for you guys at FarmCon. I'll get some videos out as soon as possible. They also did say they might live stream part of FarmCon, so that might be kind of cool. I know last time they did that they haven't done that since COVID, so we'll see about that, see if they actually live stream or not. But regardless, I know not everyone obviously can travel over to Germany, depending on where that is for you. It's in Cones this year. I'll get you guys some more information as we go. They also said that there's going to be new dynamics or new features in the crops that are going to change how they work, so I'm curious what that's going to be. They're really close-lipped about that, which makes sense. That's going to be something that's probably going to be a big teaser at FarmCon. And again, if you're still not sold on the pack or anything like that, you don't have to pre-order it or buy it. Content creators like myself and others will get it about, you know, a couple days early to show you guys, so you guys can watch videos on it and have us all talk about it. And don't just watch mine, watch other content creators too. Get multiple opinions. It's your money, you're spending it, so make sure you guys are making an informed decision about what you're buying. So do that before you buy anything. And go that route. But anyhow, that's just kind of some quick updates for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.